All righty.
All right.
Are we here? All right.
I think we're here.
Here we are. Fun stuff, man. Last minute live just to hang out and see how everybody's doing.
Oh. So, let's see. What should we talk about while people funnel in?
Well, I think we're already at it. Employees Gone Wild. This is a great book for me. I'm gonna have fun reading this one. So let's see here.
What?
Now, so has your sales hey, Nurse Flipper.
Nurse Flipper, you have a premiere going on right now?
We didn't even see it. I'm sorry.
Oh no. YouTube notifications.
Yeah. They're not really working out too great. What time's the premiere?
What are you saying? You want to tell the people something?
Oh, snap.
5 p.m. All right, so that means we got 15 minutes.
We got 15 minutes, and then we're going to end it, hop over to Nurse, and we'll come back to this one. 8 minutes long.
We should watch the premiere. No, that's bad. We can't do that. That'd be taking views away. We can't do that. Talk really fast. All right. What did you sell today?
Oh, what have I sold today? Let's see. I sold an Assassin's Creed for Xbox 360. Of course, people are staying home. Got like a $4 profit out of that one. One of my biggest sellers is puzzles. Right now, puzzles are flying off of the shelf. I ended up selling one for like $14 plus shipping and another for like $10 plus shipping. And I think I had like 50 cents a piece in those, and they were all brand new. Also sold on Amazon a Beetlebone book by Kevin Barry. I think we made like $2 and something off that. That was part of that dumpster dive that we found. And also I sold a Trump book as well called The Plot to Destroy Trump. So, and I made like another $1.50 profit off of that one. So not too bad, just for, kicking it, just relaxing, let it be on autopilot.
You're doing better than I am. I had a whopping 0, but yesterday I had a sale. I had a sale for a Panasonic cordless handset replacement, like landline phone. And you know what? I just watched Craigslist Hunter's video like a couple minutes ago, and he was selling a bunch of phones, and he's like, I don't know what's going on, if it's the preppers or something. So now
they're
I'm
preparing, man. They're like, okay.
I don't understand how that works because you're still on.
This isn't like the old school, the rotary phones where it was hooked to the wall and it's like it worked even if the power was out. Like, I don't know.
Really? Did they? I don't know.
I grew up with one of the old school rotaries that it didn't matter if the power was on or not. You open that thing, you could hear the touch tone. Like you could hear it. It's like, oh, okay, we can call.
Oh, see, that's how they listen to you.
You're right. Like. I don't know. I'd be kind of worried about that one. Oh, Harry Humstone's in here. Adventures in Reselling. Victoria. Alrighty. We got a few people in here hanging out. Yeah, we didn't mean to schedule this. We just were chatting, and all of a sudden it's like, hey, what are you doing? He goes, I'm free now. Let's do it. I didn't even open up my YouTube or anything. I just logged right into StreamYard.
Yeah, this was completely unplanned. Spur of the moment.
Hey, sometimes the best fun times are just on a whim.
That's how it is.
Absolutely. Sometimes. Now,
now this show though.
No. So the one thing I can tell you with all the things going on, we gotta be careful how we, the C word. But for me, the one thing is like I hope for this thing to be a quick recovery, and as selfish as it might be. Of course, yard sales and things like that, but I was actually really looking forward to September. I don't want that to get ruined either for the rally and stuff for the reseller rally. So,
right. I mean, even what was going on in Pittsburgh with the Pittsburgh meetup too. I don't know if you saw that one. Nate and Pittsburgh were doing that, and that was in April.
Right.
I don't even know if that's still a thing. I think they're taking it tentatively right now.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I think the Cincinnati rally is going to be fun. I mean, I know some people who either A, don't want to go or whatnot, but at the end of the day, if for me, it's a social event, you know. As a reseller, like yes, I have my full time job, but you know, I don't know. I just think it'd be a fun time, get to meet everybody face to face, you know, things like that, and just share ideas, you know.
Definitely, I think it's just interesting. I want to see like everyone in real life, right?
Absolutely, I think that'd be
So
a fun thing.
my favorite thing was um, when I met Justin, right, for the first time. I was like, I was like a little thrown off because I figured that he would be a little bit like my same height. I guess I don't know. He was a little bit shorter. I was like, "Whoa, dude, what's up?" You the camera doesn't really like portray someone like exactly how they are, which is interesting and also fun to use to your advantage because I don't know. I try to make myself look as good as possible. Don't catch me out in the wild though.
No, like while ago, I was like, you know, let me comb this nest on top of my head, you know, like,
Right.
you know, like I swear it looks like with this headset on, like if I'm getting to working and I just literally my hair will literally just be like bedhead everywhere. So
Yeah, I think if I don't have this headset on, let me get my angles right. There's like this dumb little curl of hair, right? That doesn't want to go down. It just stays up no matter what. I
that
know.
retro dealer, he is back. Hey, welcome back, man.
Retro dealer.
Yeah, he apparently has a really massive collection of games and stuff for resale. Then he hasn't pulled the trigger on reselling yet though.
Oh, see, that's my
Might be
kind
right
of
up your
thing.
alley, man. Like you might want to get in touch with him. He's got a lot of
Oh boy.
stuff. I mean, he was talking about countless systems like here and there. Like holy cow.
Well, here's the thing that I feel bad about because I really want to spend money on like when people have systems and stuff like that, like YouTubers that I like, but I'm also so cheap that like I can't even think about spending more than like $5 on stuff. You know,
Yep.
as soon as I see real eBay price, I'm like, ugh.
It makes you second guess whether it's worth buying it or not.
Right.
Oh yeah, I've been there several times. It's funny how we do that, and it's just I'll wait, and then you realize, oh, I might not see that game again. If it's something that rare, and it's like, okay, that's in good condition, I might bite the bullet. But other than that, if I see it all the time, nah.
Yeah.
So how's everybody else's sales going? Are they? I'm sure they're all have dived down unless you're selling very, let's say, essential or useful items. For me, I mean, like I say, books and puzzles, things that you can do indoors. I feel like are slowly making that rise up, and I think it'll continue to do that.
I guess I don't have too much experience in what sells right now. I've been really bad with the whole listing thing. I think
Oh, look at that!
my problem.
Nurse Flipper is up 30% from last month.
Oh wow!
Dang, that's I'm not quite there yet, but it's slowly going. I mean, if anything, it's kind of stayed even. Things that I was selling kind of just now switched to the books and things like that, so kind of steady for me.
I'm not even surprised though. Kat's numbers are so crazy. Like just the sheer number of things that she sells and her profits are just insane. And the worst part is whenever you talk to her, she's like, I know it can get a little bit better. she's always like hungry for more, which is
absolutely
awesome.
Melanie says went a week without sales, but now my sales are finally hitting, selling mostly books. See, I know people are really just finding things to do at home, taking this time to read a book that they've been intentionally wanting to read, or finding ways to entertain themselves at home. Oh, thank you, Victoria, for making sure you're subbed to everybody. That's awesome. I think we all should do that. Actually, before I forget it, let me make sure I have everybody as well.
Hey man, give me 5 seconds. I gotta go.
Oh, no worries, man. You're good. No,
he woke up from his nap, so I gotta go try and lay him back down. I don't know if this is gonna work, but we'll see.
We'll see how it works.
Maybe he'll come back down with me. But I'll be right back.
All right, let's see here. All right. Let's see. Adventures in Reselling Victoria. Do I have you on sub? Let's find out. Let's see. Actually, I did not. I somehow missed yours, but I am subbed to you now. All right. Oh, sweet, Nurse. That's awesome. We'll get Nurse Flipper to hang out here. So you said it was like an 8-minute video, so that's pretty awesome. I'm gonna be commenting on the phone here into your live stream for your premiere while we're still live here. Let's see here. So anything else? If anything fun happening in the, I don't know, last couple of days? I know I went live yesterday. I know a lot of people missed it. I just felt like going live. So, but hey, it's what happens. You know, some people, yeah. Only 2 people right now. Oh, you must be doing like I'm doing. You got your premiere going, logged in over here on this one. Let's see. Well, you still got 4 minutes before.
Oh boy!
All right, I'm already subscribed to Harry Humstone. I got him a while back on one of the other lives. I think it was in Dumpster Diver Dad's live chat that we were in. I think I saw Harry there. Let's see.
Harry's awesome, man.
Yeah,
I love. Have you seen Tommy Bernard's like impression of him? It's the best.
You know, hold on. I agree with her. Hold on. Let me put her thing up here. There's no. Oh, there it is. There's no way that was that easy, Ron.
Oh, it was. Believe
There's
it or not.
no way. No.
So I don't understand. Maybe he just wanted to grab some stuff on my desk for like 10 minutes and then go back upstairs. But I laid him down. He smiled and he took his bottle, his sippy cup. Actually, we just got him on the sippy cup. So
awesome, man.
Dude,
I wish it was that easy. Just sleep.
Well, I don't think he's sleeping, but he's sitting there.
Let's see.
It'll happen.
All right, I think I do have everybody now that is in the chat subbed. Yep. Just making sure that.
Wonder who I'm not subbed to. Probably.
I know. I was just taking this time while people were coming in. I know Nurse might drag a few with her when she comes in and hangs out for a little bit. Let's see here.
Oh yeah, I like the idea of doing like a live commentary over her. Everyone make sure you have it open. We're not going to play it. But we're going to do live commentary.
That would be funny. Like, all right, so we're going to talk about it while we're watching it separately.
Harry, is this my basement? I mean, however you want to define basement. I live in a townhouse, and this is a den, so it's my lower floor, but it's not under the ground. I have a door right over there.
All right, let's see. Let me try to pull Nurse Flipper's thing up here.
Yeah, let's see.
I swear my phone today hates me. Every time I type something, it puts something else. I put in Nurse, and it changes it to Noose River.
What?
Like Nurse Flipper, because we actually, in our area, there's a river that runs through here called the Noose River.
Oh, okay.
And it changed it to Noose. And that was it, Noose River. I'm like, that's not what I typed.
Oh, autocorrect is amazing. Let's see. Where is Cat's channel?
Let's see.
There we
go. Nurse Flipper. I'm on it. I don't see. Okay. Is it not live yet? Is that why it's not?
Oh, I see it. I can send you the link. You want it?
Yeah, Instagram. Let's see.
Yeah, I'll private chat it to you.
All right.
Get some Nurse Flipper in your life.
Absolutely. Let's do this. Let's see. Just copy that out. Oh, this will begin shortly. We have made it in time.
This is interesting.
This will be fun. This is like we're all watching a live premiere.
Alive within alive.
I like it. This is Maybe
Live
this is our
set.
thing. We'll do commentary on other people's premieres. Maybe that's what we
Yes.
need to do.
We
Yes,
just
let's do this.
scout out other people's premieres. I got it. All right.
And all right, I'm gonna see if I can do this. And I'm typing in here, and we are live. All right, here we go. Okay, you cannot tell me that was not good timing. As soon as I said "and we are live," it started the video.
I got an error. Hold on. We'll try this.
Minute
again.
47. Here we go. Woo!
Oh, gotta mute it during that intro sequence. I wish you could customize that. Can you customize it?
I was about to ask, is that something that they do? Is that
No,
like the YouTube?
no. That's all YouTube.
Oh.
But it'd be nice if you could customize it.
It would be kind of cool if it would like play like if you had like an intro, like even if it did this right before it, like if you had like an intro that you wanted to add in like your normal, that'd be kind of cool. But I guess you're kind of doing that anyway when you start your video with your intro.
Right. Oh, great. We have to come up with content for a minute 13. Anyways, if you guys are not over at Cat the Nurse Flipper's video, let's throw it in chat.
Absolutely. Let's get it on over here. Let's see. Yep, we're in the countdown. I feel like we're about to watch a rocket come taking off, you know. All right. Victoria thinks it's a great idea that we should do the commentary over. You know.
Oh boy!
You may have to refresh YouTube if you're on your phone, Melanie.
The Nurse Flipper. Oh, you might have to mod me to make it clickable.
How do I do that in here?
Oh, don't worry about it right now. It's all good. We got 13 seconds. If you're not in, you out.
All right.
5 seconds. 3, 2. Oh, we're probably out of sync, so I shouldn't do that.
Yeah, we're probably a little bit behind or early. I don't know. Hey, I like this title though. $85 profit on one item.
Yeah.
What do you think it is? With knowing her right now, what do you think it is?
It's some piece of china, right?
I was thinking like dishware or something like that. So hold on.
Cat, this is on the tripod, right?
I actually do love her intro. Like,
yeah,
just it flows very well. I like that. It's really good. See, you have given me new ways of bringing things to be better. So I like it.
Yeah, I feel like I've seen similar intros. I'm wondering what she used to make it.
Nurse, if you want to, like, what I would tell you is be you. Don't let people judge you for whatever. So if you want to do it and have fun with it, then yes. But honestly, like your videos the way they are. Like, I mean, because it's authentic. It's you. I like it.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't worry about that.
Nah, it wouldn't be a...
I mean, by all means, if you want to, if that's something you want to do, yes. But if you feel like you need to do that, then no, that's not what you want to do.
So what year was that Bucks jersey? I missed that.
Number 51.
Rudd played... What years did he play?
What kind of name is Barrett Rudd? I don't know.
Barrett Rudd.
I don't know sports players.
He was the second-round draft pick in 2005.
Wow. That's encyclopedic knowledge right there. Pulled that one out.
Yeah. I ain't gonna take credit for that one. It was a quick Google search, but so you didn't really. I was fast on that one.
I like that. 8 cents into the bottles. I mean, it's smaller, but you have so many, that you're talking about at once.
Absolutely.
Now, see, I picked up a Lucky Brand shirt, and on the hype, and I just I don't feel very lucky, dude. I'm not lucky when it comes to clothes. It's in my closet now, needless to say.
Yeah, I would. That's the one thing I don't know that I want to get into is a lot of the clothing and different accessories. It better be a high end bag or something, but I don't know that I would really want to do that either because of the size constraints of things taking up.
Yeah, definitely.
Let's see.
How many things does Lucky Brand make? Jewelry,
So
purses, clothes. What
let's
else?
take a look. Let's just pull this right on up.
Let's do some research.
Yeah, let's do that. While she's been here talking about that sale, let's do some Lucky Brand. Let's see here. They do men and women's clothing. Okay. I don't know how lucky I would get wearing Lucky clothes though. Oh, jeans this weekend only are $79.
Oh, okay, only
Oh,
79.
only $79, y'all. I mean, if that's if that's low for y'all, go for it. But I just don't know. I'm lucky to spend $5 on a pair of jeans.
$80 on jeans. They better be lucky.
They better have some gold. They better have like gold or something like woven into them, like copper. I don't know. Oh, but they are offering an additional 60% off. I don't know what that's going to go toward.
Cat, I don't know what just changed, but a lot of background noise went away with that cut. Definitely keep doing that. That was really good. It's a lot more clear too. Phone soap.
I was trying to say phone soap.
Dude, shout out to Phone Soap. I don't know how she has so many, but those things are great. Their resale value, ever since you know what. Have you seen those yet?
No.
It's like it's a phone sanitizer, right? So it's like this little device, and you put your phone in it,
Okay.
and it uses I don't know if it's legit, but it uses like ultraviolet rays or something like that to kill bacteria on your phone.
Oh, so it's just like a containment box for your phone. You put it in and let it sanitize.
Yeah, imagine like a scanner on a printer, right?
Oh, so it's
It's
like
just
a
like it
tanning
goes.
bed.
Yeah, it's like a tanning bed for your phone.
Phone. we're giving our phones the spa treatment now. What the heck? Oh, Dana's got some apparently. Right now, I'm gonna step away from her premiere for a second and answer this question. Melanie, with YouTube, they're trying to be as cautious as possible with all of the things going on, any situation. They don't want to be insensitive to anyone who might be experiencing hardships and things like that. So I think it's more of a respect thing, and they're going to pull anything that might hit that criteria. So that's why we're avoiding it, just so that way we don't get pulled. Anything where we working on, we just don't want to risk our time. Because again, I don't know about you, but our time is valuable. Like I love our time that we get to spend with everybody. So I want it to be up for people to hang out later and go, I want to see more of this, But if it gets pulled, then it's kind of for nothing. There's Land Shark Picker.
What's up, man? Land Shark Picker, what's up? Oh, geez, I feel bad. She said something to keep in mind, and I didn't keep it in mind. I didn't even hear it.
Hold on.
Did you get to that part? She says, I think I just said "and" a lot. Oh, shout out to Froggy Flips real quick with the hashtag soy pod stuff. Have you seen the soy pod video?
No, I haven't. I need to catch back up.
It's a challenge. All right. So soy, it's like Thrift 30, right? So
Okay.
soy pod stands for show off your pile of death. Where basically he's doing like videos where you show off kind of what your death pile looks like right now. Oh, hey, it's Kat.
There you are. All right. Awesome video for your premiere.
As long as the baby halfway behaves, maybe.
Got you.
Yeah.
Awesome premiere. I think we were commentating. This might be a cool little thing that we do. When people go live, we go live and just talk about
reacts.
Yeah, reseller reactions,
Oh, that's funny. This kid.
He just woke up a little bit ago too. That's why I was laughing when you put yours down and said it can't be that easy.
I don't know what to say. It is. He's a sleepy boy.
It is not that easy with him.
And then there were 3. Yes, now there's 3 of us in here.
Thank you, Victoria.
So I did something today. I know everybody's like saying stay home, but in order to prepare to move on Wednesday for the 1st, move into a new place, I had to stop. Today was payday, so I had to stop. It was drive-through only. I had to stop. So
my husband's getting us pizza because Pizza Hut sent me a text like 50% off, and he had to go ship all the boxes, and I'm like, oh, 50% off pizzas. So we're waiting on pizzas.
All right, so Ron, are we going to do this soy pod challenge?
Oh, so I'll tell you my idea real quick. All right. And what I was inspired because I swear to God, right after I watched that soy pod video from Froggy Flips, my next video was MTV Cribs. And not only was it MTV Cribs, it was by far the best episode of MTV Cribs, the Missy Elliott episode.
Okay.
And
what's your favorite part about that one?
Well, there's one part where it's all gold, essentially. Every bit of that video is amazing. But there's a part where they walk up and she's like, this is my poster, right? And she's like going over to this poster, and it's a poster of Janet Jackson's like body, but she taped a picture of her head over it, and she's like, I used to have a body like that. And it was like doing all the typical MTV like zoom in, like crazy camera work. And I'm just like, you know what, I don't have much of a death pile, but if I'm gonna make a death pile video, I want to do it MTV Cribs style. I want to like set up my death pile like everywhere around the room, just be like, check it out, this is my my diapers.
Stop, buddy, stop.
Sounds like we have some work ahead of us. I mean, if I showed you, I'm going to send you a picture later, and I'm going to say, here's my death pile, because part of it is me transitioning to Amazon. I have lowered a lot of I've slowed down on eBay, and I think that's the struggle with a lot of it with that. So I have actually almost gotten completely here in the past few weeks, completely away from eBay listing. So I rarely worry about anything on eBay, which it's fine. But now I have a death pile that was meant to be the eBay stuff, and it may or may not be an entire storage unit.
But right now, death pile's good.
Yeah, I mean, you're doing better than me then.
Well, the thing is,
mine's crazy.
Well, see, a lot of it is where me and my other half had an opportunity a year and a half, 2 years ago. We were set up at a flea market. We had a booth inside, a really nice booth, and one of the guys moved in. He's like, "Hey, he's a reseller as well on eBay." He's like, dude, I got to get rid of some of this inventory. And I said, well, what do you want for it all? And we settled. It was about $12,000 to $14,000 worth of toys and different stuff like that. And we settled at like right at the 4,000 mark. And I'm like, okay, this will take some time. It'd be fun. We did it. Now, I mean, I've already made our money back last year from that investment. So anything in that storage unit now is pure profit. I just got to figure out a way to get it out the door.
Guys, my pizza's here. I'm going to get off.
All righty.
It's okay.
Good seeing you.
I understand. Have a good one.
Harry's building a plant box.
A plant box.
A builder got to go build a plant box later on. I'm assuming he means like, outside, you can put the boxes with the soil.
Like hang on the railings and stuff, right?
She's like, I'll hang in chat. Melanie says, I have too much of a death pile, which right now is creating my money pile.
Oh, geez.
All right.
I wish I had these death pile problems you guys have. I need to start buying more stuff.
Well, I don't envy anyone's death pile. I know, Tesla Picker says his is now he's not calling it a death pile, it's his alive pile. I really like that, but the problem is it ain't doing anything for me sitting in that storage unit. So, I don't know how alive it can be right now. Oh, she didn't want us watching her eat pizza. Yeah, you might make us all hungry. That might be the problem.
I'd have to tell Liz to go get some pizza.
Oh, pizza does sound pretty good right now, though.
You guys are killing me. Working on fixing pictures.
All right, she's going to be taking pictures. So what kind of books are you listing? How are you ranking them to know the value and prices? Are you using like Amazon to find sales rank, or are you listing on eBay?
Yeah, see, I want
the awkward silence because like I don't know. It's just kind of it's interesting when we all do things. I would love to see what other people do and how they operate with their books because, like I said, my books are selling like hotcakes. Like it's crazy. Oh, hey, eBay will probably give you a better profit margin.
I'm really getting my curiosity piqued by the whole Amazon thing. It's a little intimidating because I don't know, learning anything Amazon, they're I don't know if it's like their art style or if it's like their design or just the intuitiveness of all of their stuff. It's just extremely complicated.
Well, I have noticed within the past, this being my first full month, actually just selling at Amazon Merchant Fulfill, it is almost exactly the same as eBay. We are merchant fulfilling it the same way. The only thing is I don't see money instantly in my PayPal account that then I can deduct the shipping from it, and then whatever's left is mine. That's not quite how it works. You have to be willing to, kind of like a paycheck when you go to a job, you got to put a few weeks in order to start seeing anything. And as of right now, I think out of all the money I've sold, I think my first payout's only going to be like $15. And it's kind of disheartening at first, but then my next one, I look, it's like $80 something, and that's just in a month. Now in those little book sales, and then I think the next one will lay out because they hold 7 days after delivery on that money, and then it becomes available for the next payout. And if it comes available the day after your payout, well then it's gonna be 2 weeks before you see that money. So it's a big rolling factor just to get started. So you got to know what you're willing to wait on.
So, but the nice thing is that's all fees deducted, right? And everything like that. Like,
so when it comes to your account, that is yours. There's no after fees, and it's all yours. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I really like the whole FBA idea with being able to just get rid of all the inventory and not have to look at it. But then that gets dangerous.
It does, because then you have storage fees that whether it sells or not, and then you got to be on top of your inventory. That's why I want to step into the merchant fulfill and kind of get my feet wet with Amazon, build my account, And then after that, if I feel like, hey, this is really something I can handle, and I come across let's say I find a bunch of books at that point, now I know the process a little bit. I can get myself better set up to handle the fulfillment of sending them at one shot. So it's just taking it small baby steps at this time. I'm just taking it merchant fulfill for right now, and then eventually I'll step into FBA.
It's the way to do it, man.
Well, right now, I mean, it doesn't matter if you want to send stuff FBA, you can't right now. So, I mean,
unless you have essentials, right?
They're only taking like the essentials, and they have like a really short list. Like it is short. You might as well just consider it closed.
I'm wondering who can actually send most of those things in, like, because you're like gated on most of those, most of the items, right? So I'm wondering who those guys are that are still supplying all that stuff. If it's directly from manufacturer or something, or if there's somebody still buying.
I will make sure. Let's see. Hold on. Let me see if I can fix this, because both you and I need to fix this. I need to start handing out some wrenches. Now I got to figure out how to do it.
You get a wrench. Oh, the easy way to do it is on the actual live stream. You just click the 3 buttons next to their name, and let me.
All right, let's hope I don't just blow my ears out. Let's see. Oh, now I'm hearing you. Okay, hold on. All right, there we go. Okay, I had to mute that before I go crazy. All right.
I have that effect.
Oh, it ain't you. It's just if I hear, like, if I just heard something and then I hear it again, it's just like, wait a minute, deja vu. All right. Let's see here. Hey, somebody just offered me $400 for the Coca-Cola vending machine that I got at my father's shop that we're selling.
Ooh.
Yeah.
That's a nice one.
It just popped up. I went, oh, I might consider that. If you're going to come lift it and you're going to come move it all, I might not even worry about it. Let's see here. All right, you said hit the 3 buttons beside.
Yeah, it's in the 3 button menu.
And then, oh, here it is. Add moderator.
Yep.
There. Type for me in the chat so I can find you again.
All right, let me get this.
You would think me working in IT, I would already know this, but it ain't a part of my daily routine.
I am in chat.
It's so easy to not be in chat when you're talking, so it's just like, all right, here we go. Now you're a moderator.
Woo woo.
There we go. Okay, that error is taken care of now. So let's see. Ventures in whoop whoop. Okay, let's
Whoop, whoop.
see. Yeah, like that. We're in chat. Okay. So, any craziness for the rest of the week? Or the weekend now, I should say.
Honestly, I don't know. We're gonna have to figure out what we're gonna do. Probably just a lot of, I say a lot of listing. Probably not gonna do too much listing, but we're gonna try.
I think I'm gonna do something this weekend because I have a lot of that inventory, like I was telling you about in that storage unit. I think I'm gonna have a blowout sell on Mercari.
Ooh,
like
blowout.
Just load it up, just like, I don't know, have one of them fire sales. It was like, just let it all go, because like, at this point I'm in profit. Let it go, clear out it, because then that's less I have to pay you on storage fees. Like, I'm really to the point where I've already made so much money on it. It's kind of, let's go, let's get out of it. But I have tons of these, like this. These things aren't cheap anymore. The Black Series for Star Wars, so you can still get them pretty good, and they sell pretty well. So I got plenty of that stuff to list and take pictures of.
Yeah, I don't think there's any shortage of work. It's about the motivation.
Furby, if you can find someone who is a Furby expert, I need to get in touch with them. I think I have like 40 or 50 of the original vintage ones. Ooh. The hard plastic ones. Yeah.
I know nothing about Furbies, man. I'm sure there's a Facebook group, right?
I'm sure there has to be. If there's a Beanie Babies group,
I
saw a comment from someone, and I made a comment, and I hope they don't, slaughter me for it. But they were like, don't you know that Beanie Babies are going to be more valuable after all this? And I'm like, They were worth nothing before, and they'll be worth nothing after.
My favorite is when people talk about like people. Maybe we shouldn't get into that. But people talk about like the really expensive Beanie Babies, and they're like, "You can sell this one for $10,000," and I'm like,
Well, see, the problem is something can be worth that amount of money, and we could talk economics all we want. Something could be, you could ask $10,000 for it, but that don't mean no one's going to pay you $10,000 for it, because even if it's worth it, they ain't going to matter if it's worth it if nobody has the money to pay for it.
But it sold before for $10,000. It's for sure that worth that much. Someone will buy it.
Now, are you talking, Melanie, about the princess that has the complete white rose, or the one with the green stem? See, there's a lot of things there that a lot of people don't really pay attention to.
Yeah, see, that was the one I noticed. The Princess Diana babies, right? That's what we're talking about, right?
Yeah, I have like 5 of them in that storage unit.
Right, but there's the 2 versions, right?
Yeah, so there's the all-white one, and then there's the one with the green stem, and the white one is the one that sells for more. The green stem I can barely get $5 or $10 for.
I don't know. Anytime I see like thousands of dollars on an eBay listing, I just get kind of skeptical. You know?
Oh yeah.
No matter what it is, like
that's a lot of money to throw.
Unless it's like some giant, piece of equipment that someone needs to come pick up. Like I can understand that. Or if it's like, I think they do cars on eBay, right? Yeah. So if it's like a car, I can understand thousands of dollars. But if it's like a black diamond VHS tape, okay,
right?
There's something going on.
Well, and they're all not actually that valuable, comparatively. Like, yes, I think they're at like 3 to 4 times the value of a standard, but it's not thousands of dollars. So if you could go buy, say, the regular for $5 plus shipping, it might bring you 14 or 15 to be realistic. So I think there's just a lot of that misinformation because people throw up prices that they want, Hold on, let's see. What is this? Check this out. Flipping Goody says, if I can get it to load, picked in the blind, just know these have value. Infocom Enchanter Trilogy. I'm going to look that up while we have a chance.
Do a screen share. Let's see it.
Infocom. Okay, I'm not going to push my luck with this PC. The fact that it's still technically connected to my work PC, I can't really do that yet. So let's see.
Okay.
Enchanter Trilogy Collection. Let's see. Holy cow! I actually see one here. You're talking about the 1986 one, correct? Flipping the old MS-DOS 5 1/4 floppy disk. Because there's one on eBay right now for $350. So let's see if any of those are actually selling. At 5 1/4. I do actually remember that game. Let's see here.
Yeah, I was gonna say, without even looking at it, Infocom was like a really old games company, wasn't it?
It was. Let's see, Enchanter.
In a world of magic spells, our power and magicians rule the land.
Okay, so currently right now it has a bid on one. It's got 4 days left, and it's already at $66.09 on eBay. That's actually not bad. If you can find those in the wild, that's a home run right there. It seems even in bidding, that's a home run. Let's go over down to sold and completed items.
Oh, it's a 5 1/4 floppy.
Yeah, that's the old school.
That's the big boy.
Yep. Let's see here. Because that should have been for the... Let's see. I know they had one version for the Commodore 64. And then this was the PC version for 5 1/4. I think this is the one, if I'm not mistaken, it matters of when and what is the graphic on the front of the make of it. Because when they made it for different ones, they changed the graphic on it depending on what machine or what it was running. Let's see here. Holy cow. I just seen this when I just did Infocom. There's a 19, and it sold February 2nd. It ended on a bid. Original 1982 Star-Crossed Infocom new factory sealed flying saucer from Zork Trilogy. It actually had a bid of $1,528. So if you find anything Infocom, holy cow, it seems like that stuff's worth a lot of money right now.
Yeah, I mean, especially when you get to that level of old PC, right? You're definitely gonna find value, because I feel like when that stuff was bigger, there weren't a lot of collectors,
right?
And the thing I always talk about with game collecting is you wanna kind of gauge where the audience is, right? So that's the same reason we've seen Atari fall off, because all the people that grew up on Atari and have the nostalgia for Atari either have everything that they want or don't care anymore,
Right. And now it's like you said, where were we in? We were talking about that, and it was like now it was in a live that I think I was chatting into, where it's like now we're into that Nintendo 64 era, the GameCube era, and eventually we're going to get into the original Xbox and that stuff, but that's down the road. Think about that. Those kids that were born when that came out, heck, they're turning 20 this year? For me, it's like, wait a minute, how old are you, Ron?
I just turned 22, and
okay.
To put it in perspective, my first video game system ever was a PlayStation 2. I was 3 or 4 years old.
Holy cow! Yeah. Wow. Okay.
So when was the PS2 released? Release date. It was March 4th, 2000. Okay.
That's crazy.
So my mom picked it up. She's a little late to the game, but I was a little late to the game. I was a little older. So about a year or two after it came out, picked it up, and yeah, man, that's what I grew up on. And I didn't even get into retro stuff like older than that until I was probably like 17.
I know it's funny. We talk about dates and things like that. We actually had reached out to Bungie to see if we could, and now this takes back to 2004 when they released Halo 2 on the original Xbox. And we reached out to them and said, hey, we're throwing a really big LAN party. This was something that a lot of people weren't doing. They didn't have the means to do it over a high-speed network. And we just wanted to have a big party. Well, we thought we were only scheduled for about 40 to 50 people to show up. And that night, and of course, I was like the VP of the president, of the computer club there. So me being a nerd, loved it all. And we had 180 plus people show up. And it was just like, holy cow, $15 a head. We ended up having a $300 first place prize. It took us 2 days. We had to send people home and come back Saturday night. We weren't planning for that because we could run 16 players at a time, and even at that point, when matches are lasting 7 to 10 minutes to find out who's the last one standing, it takes a lot of time, and we pushed through it in 2 days. And also, I think we ordered about 50 plus large pizzas. So taking back to that's how far along. And I've actually started selling that same year as a reseller, starting just flipping things at the flea market, things like that. So that tells you how long I've been in it, because I turned 35 this year.
All right.
Yeah. Yes. Starting to feel a little bit of the age creeping up, but yeah.
You got the wisdom.
Oh yeah, sometimes I do. Sometimes I just my brain don't work. So it's like, wisdom. What? Let's see. Scooter Renee, the Xbox.
Original Xbox.
What was that? 2001.
It would have been around.
I think it was 2001. It was the year before. He said they had just released it. And that's November. So actually, because that was in between the two systems when Halo was released, it was on the original Xbox. And then when they released Halo 2, it was officially supposed to only be the last one. They were only going to do 2 games on that system, so that's kind of how I remember that.
Good old Halo.
I tell you that was my favorite thing growing up. It was just like you could not touch us playing that game. Maybe we should do that. If I could figure out a way for us to have some throwback times, just to have people hang out and just bring back some of the nostalgia and let people see what they're going to have to start reselling. Like, this is the games that people are going to be looking for. I think that'd be a cool thing. So,
yeah, man. I mean, I have a little bit of an obsession with the whole retro gaming thing, but I would love to get into some of that content. It's just the unfortunate truth is there's so much of it, you know.
Oh yeah.
So, but I think blending the niche could be really cool.
I think it could be just kind of like we accidentally came across that whole we're going to live stream reaction to someone else's premiere. Like I like things when they just come naturally, and if it feels right, let's do it. Hang out, you know. Let's see here. For the record, I work an essential job, and I have to go to people's houses, and this just happened to be in a house I went to today.
Oh, he was saying
Did I miss something?
Oh, he bought those today, is what he was saying.
Oh, okay. That's what he was saying. Okay. I didn't want to miss that in case I had missed something else he was saying. All right. But man, I hope this weekend is going to be a blowout. I hope this wall of books and these bookshelves, again, let's see if I can show it. Let's see. Up.
Are those manga back there?
Was that?
Is that manga back there? Graphic novels and stuff? Or is that...
No, this is a lot of that. So the very top up there, that's all of my collection of stuff that's not for sale.
Okay.
But and all that's Power Rangers and stuff like that. So I don't know if let's do it one more time. So I have 2 helmets. They're 1-to-1 scale helmets that you can actually wear them for cosplay. But yeah, and I actually have like the White Ranger mini helmets, Green Ranger figures. Anything to do with Jason David Frank. So next time he's in town, we're probably going to take that green one right there, and we're going to go have him sign the helmet and put it up. So,
wow, that's super cool, man.
Yeah.
I don't know a whole lot about Power Rangers lore, I guess, but
right.
I've seen a little bit of it.
Well, they actually came out with I guess it's what is it when fans create their own like part of it? And it's called Not Worthy, or something like that. It's like You're Not Worthy, and it's like supposed to be these Power Rangers who are not worthy to carry the power, and there's this one coming back to pretty much kill them all and take their powers. It's kind of a reverse side of it that the evil is winning. Ooh. It's a pretty good take on it. I liked it.
You know, so I think a lot of it's like a nostalgia thing, right? So I assume you probably watched Power Rangers growing up, right?
Oh yeah, I grew up with it. Every day when I come home from school, you know, I'd get in at like 3:15, 3:30, depending on when school got out at 3. I didn't live that far from the school, so I did technically walk when I was a kid. And I literally would turn on the TV, and the rule was I could watch my Power Rangers, but I had to do my homework as soon as it was over. So
they got you.
So I would come home, I would watch it every single day, and it just became part of the routine. You know, that's like, okay, let's see. Let me tell my age here. Let's see. When I used to wake up in the mornings early before my mother would have to go to work, she had to take me to school. Well, I had to get everything else done, get up, get ready, whatever. And I remember putting on, what is that, Bobby's World on the cartoon?
Oh, I think I know that one.
Yeah.
I haven't watched it, but I think I've seen that one, yeah.
Yeah, Bobby's World was amazing, and the original like Animaniacs and the Looney Tune episodes, all that stuff was showing early morning. So that's how yeah. Well, that one, if you go back and realize that was not meant for kids at all. You know,
I think it's the funniest thing though. I didn't grow up with it, but so I know very little about it, but I've seen like
it's very inappropriate,
and I'm like, what is going on? What?
That's like, I was surprised, and I'm not going to say what is said, but there is a statement in I want to say the first or second episode of the animation series Gargoyles,
Okay.
And there was a comment that would not be acceptable in today's society.
Really?
And I'm like, yes. And I'm like, what did he? Because I was going to watch it for nostalgia, and I felt uncomfortable.
Ooh.
And I was like, okay, is my conscience talking, or is that just that fear of anyone else judging me for laughing at that comment? It was just, I was so like in shambles internally, so I just turned it off.
I'm gonna need to figure that one out from you later, because now I'm curious.
Like, I'll send it to you. But it got me when I was just like, but he said it so like, what's the word? He was sarcastic, but you knew he meant it. Like, it's just like,
my mind's going all these different places. Like, where?
Yeah, it got rough there for a little while. I was like, oh. And then I literally, when it was said, I missed like 2 minutes of conversation after that. I was like, did he just say that? No, that did not just happen. Like, it really did happen. Oh, look at me over here. How about knocked over? That's another thing. I got one more stack of these. I can pull them up here off of this computer unit. I got all kinds of those CDs and stuff that came out of that. They were free in a box at one of the yard sales I went to, and just all kinds of this stuff, man.
Ooh.
New sealed, just old CDRs, DVD plus, dual layered, things like that. So I have a lot to go through soon. So I'll probably get a lot of that stuff done this weekend.
I'll show you what I got. I gotta go through this stuff.
Yeah, Thundercats was another one. I think it was at the end of the constant being on the barrage of the kids shows when I was there, when I was watching that stuff. But I do remember going back and being able to watch it, especially like when they played them on Saturdays and things like that. All the joys of being a kid when you could just Saturday is cartoons. Like,
dude, for me, the big one, like, I'm trying to think I was trying to remember some of the names that I remember watching, like, growing up, right? I think one of the huge ones for me was Avatar: The Last Airbender. That was a huge part of my life.
Okay.
But I remember the show. Did you ever catch Cow and Chicken?
No.
Dude, you need to see some clips of this show.
All right, hold on. Cow and oh god. When I put cow in the search results in Google, the very first thing was and chicken.
Yep. Cow and chicken. Dude, so there's this Red Devil guy who's like I don't know if he's supposed to be Satan or something, but he's like the enemy of the show, right? And he always walks around and they overemphasize his butt cheeks. Like, it's like to the point where it's like impossible to miss. It's just a strange show. They never show the mom and dad. It's kind of like what's that show? Peanuts. It's kind of like Peanuts style, but you can hear them talk. It's just like you only ever see their feet. It's a very it's a good show. It's just a little, it's like Boomerang, old Cartoon Network style. But anyways, I do have
Scooter Renee says she loved Thundercats. That's too funny though. That takes it back for me though. Like, Thundercats is like, even though I wasn't into it like that, I still remember that as like one of the iconic ones that like possibly my parents could relate to. Like, if they were trying to be cool, I guess, and still that frame of maybe where we're at now. Like, we're still in that parent mode, but we're still wanting to hold on to our kid, childhood, and we're watching things. So let's see here. Let me see if I can't send you that real quick before I forget it, because if not, I'll be done forgot, and then it'll all be in for nothing just to have that conversation.
So a couple nights ago, I was in Danny May's live stream, right? And I had to leave all of a sudden because Izzy sent me a message over Facebook with a Facebook Marketplace listing. Keep in mind, this was like 10 at night, and it was just an advertising for a bunch of free electronics. Come pick up. And I was on it. as soon as I saw that, I was like, "Are you all right with me leaving right now?" And she's like, "Yeah, go get it." I'm like, "I'm gone." And I came back on stream and talked about it a little bit, but she said in the listing that she had PS2 games, right?
Right.
So I got a big stack of PS2 games, and little did I know they were Japanese PS2 games.
Okay.
So
well, they do add a lot more value for us here.
Oh,
left. There we go. Dang, how? So what did you pay for that stack?
$0.00. So I got like a bunch of crazy ones. Standalone Complex. Let's see.
Now, do those need to be cleaned up and spun and polished?
A little bit. I need to get some way to test them. I got Silent Hill 4. I got Silent Hill 3. Silent Hill 2.
Dang,
all this
man.
Crazy stuff, man.
What I would tell you is if you could get those cleaned up and they work, wait until go out when you have you go to these yard sales and they have all the empty cases. Just start picking them all up. What's that guy? Chase from Chase After the Right Price.
Yeah,
he has stacks of those, from what I can imagine. And he just said, I have this. I'm going to complete the set with this one. Start building your sets that way. I'm like, dude, how much stuff do you have at home? You've never really seen how much he really has. Battery exhausted. What in the world?
Hold on, that's my camera. All right,
there he is.
All right, we have to downgrade.
So your camera which camera was that?
That was the DSLR.
I was noticing the different angles, so I didn't know if you had moved your camera or not.
Oh no, yeah, it's this bad boy.
I hear you.
Hey man, actually, Izzy just got home. I gotta run
no
off
worries.
to go talk to her.
Well,
but I don't know.
We're actually crossed that hour threshold, so I think that'll probably be good enough for me for today. So,
all right,
yeah.
Awesome.
So maybe we could do this again if we know of any other upcoming live streams. If our people like that would be a fun little thing to do, just to kind of commentary talk, and then have them come over to the live stream and talk about their premiere. That'd be kind of a cool thing to do.
I like that idea. Yeah. I like it.
So, all right. Well, I think at this point we're going to call it for the live stream. I know if anybody wants to, of course, if they're watching this, they already are following us on YouTube. But anything like that, follow us on Instagram. Mine is Addicted to Hustle. And where can we find yours again?
Burgundy Sells everywhere. So Burgundy Sells on Instagram, Burgundy Sells on YouTube.
Alrighty. Well, until the next time, we're going to try to see if we can't find some more premieres to stock. So we'll see y'all later.
All right. See ya.